Well, having a typhoon means that schools are canceled. Um, we had to bring our little one back from school, and this is kind of the worst weather I've seen. There were some downed power lines and a few downed branches, some big branches from the trees here on the way on the highway. So, anyways, y'all, this is probably the worst rain that I've seen, or the worst weather, excuse me, that I've seen since I've been here in Zamboanga. I'll keep you posted. I was planning on talking a little bit today about students, but maybe I'll just pause for today. So guys, well, it's not the best time to make a vlog, but I'm making one anyway. Um, the weather is the coldest it's been, but it's also a typhoon here. Technically a typhoon. We did see some downed branches. Schools are closed. And I originally wanted to talk today about rites of passage in online learning. I'll get to that in just a second here, but the weather's quite bad actually. I'm surprised. I mean, it's the coldest it's ever been since I got here. It feels like it's like 24 or 22 degrees. Feels like. I don't think it is though. I think it's 26. But I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the cool weather, but I'm not enjoying the fact that there could be like the trees falling down on us at any point here. So that's something that's quite an issue. Hey boss! Yeah, that was just my neighbor going by. Everybody's kind of out and about today. And so anyways, rites of passage. When I think of a rite of passage, I usually think of, in terms of education, graduation. And one of the things that I feel like was missing from the private institute where I was working in Saudi Arabia for the last 5 years, as well as this online learning, or the online platform that that I'm teaching with right now, is the lack of graduation. We really don't have any form of graduation, and it's like students kind of appear and then disappear. It was like that in person as well as offline, given the nature of the private institute where I was working in Saudi Arabia. We would be working with maybe one pupil for months, maybe 2 months, 6 months, sometimes a year, and then maybe the last day of their contract would be like on a Tuesday, or pardon me, like on a Saturday, and you weren't working that Saturday, so you just wouldn't see them again if they didn't tell you ahead of time. Some students were good about informing us, that they were going to graduate. Or not graduate, that they would finish the program, excuse me, and then we would like hold a small party for them. But many others weren't. Many others just were gone. They're here in our class one day and then gone the next. And I can see that starting to happen now with teaching online. You start to get accustomed to having a certain select group of students, your regular students, and what happens is that they're just there one day and then they're gone the next, and I feel like that's a little bit, I don't know, I wish that there was a more formalized way that they could graduate from our program, and I also wish that we could do something special, like as teachers, for our students in order that they feel like they complete the course normally. So those are my two thoughts about rites of passage. I had a lot more to say, but to be honest with you, I'm a little bit distracted today because of the inclement weather. I just kind of hope that things get back to normal sooner than later. It's actually a brownout right now. That's another motivator for me to sit here and record this. So there's a widespread brownout or blackout throughout the city, and we don't have any power here because of I don't know if it's downed electrical cords or if they just switched off the power out of safety, out of safety precautions or for a safety measure. Anyways, y'all, take care. Thank you for listening to this very, very short vlog today. It's a very, very short talk, but let me know what you think as well. Rites of passage, I feel like they are quite important. I mean, I did walk for my high school graduation, but interestingly enough, for both of my bachelor and my master's degrees, I didn't do it actually. I remember from my master's degree I was working really hard, and I couldn't even afford to take time off from work to do that. And I don't feel like I missed out because I feel like I was an older student at that time, was more just into working, but I do feel like with some students, it's special, and it's a memory that maybe they should hold on to. It's quite nice, especially when it comes to language learning, because you go from not knowing a language, let's say if you're starting from zero, all the way up until, proficiency. You're able to communicate and to basically think in a whole new way and think in a whole new language. I believe that that's pretty impressive, and I think it should be celebrated. Anyways, guys, tell me what you think, and I'll see you for the next one. Stay well and be safe. Bye bye.